Is that okay? I should be unmuted now. Fantastic. Perfect. Okay. I'm only running OBS on that on that entire machine now. I don't know what's happening. I think it's because I tried to do YouTube at the same time and it was kind of messing up. Unmuted and no lag. Fantastic. Okay. I'm just setting up the rest of the stuff. I saw that McAllister scored as I was rebooting, so that was pretty nice. Uh, oh yeah, good boy. Yeah, I'll just uh, I'll just change the team slightly. Uh, yeah, change the name. 1 second. Best midfielder in the league. Pretty much, pretty much. Uh, I'll just be 2 seconds. I'm just sorting out the rest of it. Then I should be able to watch the game. I'll just get to your comments, guys, just in 1 second. I'm just undoing kind of what I screwed up earlier. Okay, I think we're good now. Just getting oh, a lot of a lot of comments for me to get through, but that's okay. I'll just be one. I'll just be 1 second. I just need to get something else, but I'll just be 1 second. Okay. So I can finally start getting through some of these comments now. Uh, so we're 1-0 up. I'm 20 minutes late, but I think I fixed it. I'm having some issues with the desktop that I use. Um, so I've replaced the desktop. I'm gonna get a new one tomorrow. So I thought, okay, today I'll just do it in the kitchen. But the kitchen is further away from the Wi-Fi, so I think that's why it was lagging. Um, and then I came, and then I came back upstairs to use the old computer again, and then the old computer was lagging again. So then I rebooted. I've kind of closed everything on the old computer. Um, so I'm hoping things will be okay. I just saw another goal going. I've got the damn like score things on my phone, which is kind of spoiling it. Let me turn that off. It's okay. I didn't really see the first goal, so a draw. I mean, a draw is probably equal for me, to be honest. I'll just amalgamate this up. So I'll start going through the comments. Gamer Cal says, "Hope we batter them 1-0." That would be quite the battering, but I don't think it's going to happen now. DJ Coleone says, "Let's go Reds." Yes, let's go Reds. I'm in my red shirt. This is new. It looks kind of pink. I assure you it's not pink. It's red. It is red. Um, the dog says, "So happy about yesterday's result. I presume the Arsenal result." And yes, that was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Uh, yeah, I thought Arsenal would get a result, but they didn't. Snus says, "How can we batter them 1-0?" Yeah, unfortunately we won't now. Hopefully we can batter them 2-1 at least. Um, Chelsea resting Palmer, Jackson, Colville against the conference game. Oh my god, that is pretty funny. Alice and Roma, Pereira starting for Fulham. He always does well against us. He does the little rat. The little rat always does well against us. Uh, Matthew Cop 97X, interested to see Robinson, their left back. He's an option for us. Yeah, I've always been impressed by Robinson. I know he's a bit older. He's perhaps out of our kind of age range a little bit, but he's always played quite well against us up against Salah. Um, and then Sinus said, "Yeah, most left back in the league are an option. Ait Nouri, Robinson, Kirkes." So that probably means like we've got one of the worst left backs in the league. If like Wolves' left back is better than ours, Fulham's left back is better than ours, Bournemouth's left back is better than ours. So yeah, damn, look at you, Adidas kit. Yeah, I got this. I got this. I ordered it last week from China, and then it came in like 5 days. I was like, wow, pretty nice. Adidas kit. Yeah, this is probably my favorite kit of all time. I had it when I was a teenager. When this kit first came out, when I was a teenager, like 2006. I had this kit. I don't know what happened to it, but I definitely had this because obviously didn't have much money back then, kind of being a teenager. So I wanted to, you know, it was more of a kind of big deal to buy a kit. I think I saved up some birthday money and got it. I don't know what happened to it though, but hey ho. Lots on the lag, yeah. The lag I should get sorted by tomorrow. I've ordered a brand new computer. I do have my gaming computer over there. You can never see it. You can see it over there, but like I don't wanna. I because that gaming computer is really good. It's really powerful, but it uses a lot of power. And our bills in the UK, our electricity bills are like so expensive. So I wanted like a more if power efficient machine for the football stuff, and then I leave that one to the gaming over there on the big screen. Um, so I've ordered, as I said, I ordered something new. It should come tomorrow. Go back to the old room. Yeah, I was in the kitchen earlier. Kitchen's good in some ways because I think the webcam setup's a bit better, but never mind. Um, What a beautiful kit, by the way. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorites, if not the favorite. This is Symphony Radio. Yes, I've got the microphone's like a little like a little radio type of microphone. McAllister scored. Yeah. So as I was rebooting, I saw the goal go in. It was pretty long shot from pretty far out. I think he won the ball. I think it was, what's that guy that used to play for Arsenal? I think he robbed the ball off him and then he shot it long. Yeah, it must be one of those days. Yeah, even then, because typically I do kind of Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and normally it's fine. But today it was just complaining. So then I rebooted, and now I'm just doing Twitch. I've turned the YouTube one off. So I was like, okay, let me just stick to one. But then when I get the new computer tomorrow, I should be good. But yeah, it's scrolling my way down. But yeah, no more spoiling from me. This is why I love McAllister. Yeah, McAllister's been amazing, and I think specifically in like the last few months as well, he's been like even more amazing than he usually is. Yikes! Adidas kit is so cool. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. I was gonna get Gerrard on the back, but I've ordered like another old one, and I think I got Gerrard on the back of that. So hopefully, when I get the old one, I can show that one. Robertson fell off. Yeah, 100%. I think he knows it as well. If you listen to kind of some of the interviews and that sort of thing, he seems to be aware of it. So there's at least a level of self-awareness there. Don't worry about the gaming PC. Yeah, it is really really good for gaming. But I figured since this is just video streaming, I should be able to do this in a more efficient way. The graphics card in that alone uses about 200 watts. So just the graphics card in that uses 200 watts, and this entire machine I can see is using 10 watts for the whole machine. So yeah, more efficient. McAllister is 8 out of 10 all the time. Yeah, at least 8 out of 10 all the time. Some games even goes up to a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But at least having that minimum of an 8 out of 10 is pretty impressive. Unless he has a bad stinker. Yeah, I think everyone's due a stinker here and there. But it is quite rare for McAllister, so that's pretty good. Looking at what's happening on the pitch, I saw somebody scored. I think it was Ryan Sessegnon. I think Ryan Sessegnon is actually a Liverpool fan. He was actually linked with Liverpool back in the day, but it never quite worked out for him. I think he ended up going to Spurs in the end. So we'll see what happens. So it's 1-1. So from my perspective, it's 0-0, kind in some ways. Looks like Gravenberch is on the ball to McAllister. Yeah. Must feel good for him scoring against Liverpool. Yeah, must be bittersweet to a certain degree, I guess. Looks like it's a free kick. It's a free kick to Fulham by the looks of it. Oh, corner kick even. Headed out by Van Dijk. I'm also watching the game on this laptop, which is why my kind of head's down. Normally I have it on this same screen, but because I'm trying to reduce what's happening on the computer, I'm watching it on here. Shot by Pereira. Alisson's out. Alisson's out again, which is a bit of a surprise. I'm not convinced it's concussion. I know they're saying it's a concussion, but I'm not 100% convinced. Because he's got a concussion again. Oh god, my phone, I haven't turned the notifications off on my phone, so it's just told me what's happened. Yeah, Kelleher needs to do better. Kelleher needs to do better with that. Just watching the replay now. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb because it's like, you know, buzzing whenever there's a goal. That's how I know what's gonna happen. So let's see, Van Dijk passed it to Robertson, who's washed. What an assist by Robertson! What an assist by Robertson. Well, kind of assist. Robertson passed it straight back to Iwobi. Oh my god! Oh my god! So, point number one, Robertson passes it straight to Iwobi. So that's point number one. He passes it to Iwobi. And then there's a bit of scuttle. There's a bit of back and forth in the box. And then Iwobi takes a shot and then it deflects off Robertson and goes in. So he did two mistakes there. This guy's absolutely washed. Like we were kind of saying earlier. Like so washed. To the point where it's just not even bloody funny anymore. And that is why we need a new left back, 100%. Like he does this like at least once a game, and thankfully when he does it like at least once a game, like we don't always get punished. We don't always get punished by it, but sometimes we do, and it's annoying as hell. There was the Saka moment where he let Saka cut inside and then kick it top corner. There was I need to update the score as well. There was the bit against Real Madrid where he gave away a penalty. Now this as well, and probably others that I'm forgetting. So I've updated the score back to 2-1. Gakpo unlucky. Szoboszlai got the ball, passes it to Gravenberch. I think that was Pereira who might have tackled it there. Jones gets the ball back though. Fulham playing it back. Iwobi's on the attack again, which I can't say I'm too fond of. But it is what it is. Iwobi's looking pretty good, which makes a change. I mean, I'm happy for Iwobi as a person, but what more can I say? Iwobi versus this version of Andy. Yeah, it's not it's not a good thing. The fact that fans want Andy to stay is a disgrace. It is a disgrace, and it really gets on my nerves. And it's like they've got this weird obsession. They've got this weird obsession with what Robertson used to be years ago, and they think he's still that. So whenever somebody brings up that, oh fucking hell, it's 3-1. And there's one at my door, but I think it's just. Oh, I think it's just a leaflet or something. But yeah, 3-1. The Liverpool defense is as organized as I was today. I'm gonna stream on a different machine. I'm gonna use this thing today. So it's a corner. Kanai heads it out. It will be. The ball kind of bounced off Van Dijk. See, this is what happens. This is what happens sometimes. Like we think, oh, we're gonna, It's like whenever. Not whenever we have confidence, but whenever it looks like we're gonna win, I feel like sometimes we kind of go to sleep and we get overly cocky, and then this kind of stuff happens. You know what I mean? It's like when we're the favorites, we just kind of this kind of stuff happens. It happened earlier in the season, and it's just getting really annoying. But yeah, back to the thing earlier. I don't know why they want Andy to stay. I prefer Simicast over Andy. Yeah, it really annoys me. And again, I need to update the score. They've got this obsession with what Andy Robertson used to be a few years ago, and you can't say anything against it. If you say anything against it, then you're the worst person ever. Like, how dare you say this about Andy Robertson? And it's like, and they'll just replay that clip over and over again. You know the one where he hit Messi on the head? And like, oh my God, Andy, oh God, we love Robbo, oh my God. It's like, I just find it so annoying. Like, yeah, he was good. He was very good a few years ago, but he's not that guy anymore. It's like Gerrard was good a few years ago. Are we going to put Gerrard in the team? Graham Souness was good a few years ago. Are we going to put Graham Souness in the team? I know, it's like biology, right? He can't run forever. And if you see the difference with Firmino as well. When it came to Firmino said that you know what? It's my time. It's my time to go now. It's my time to kind of leave, and he kind of graciously kind of left. Whereas with Robertson, he's got like a bit of a kind of ego about him, and yeah, I just find it a bit annoying, if I'm honest. Yeah, I prefer Simicast over Andy. Simicast, yeah. I think especially at times like this, I think a lot of the kind of not necessarily pushback, but a lot of kind of what people used to say about Simicast is that Simicast can't defend, and they're just showing the stats on screen there that there's been 8 shots for Fulham. A lot of people used to always say, Simicast can't defend kind of thing, but we're seeing Robertson kind of fail to defend as well. So it's kind of annoying. This is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Robertson is finished. He is finished. I think he was finished last season, and he's not looking much better this season. He's looking even worse this season. Top Reds will back this guy, but Top Reds will also back Nunes. I find Top Reds are like a weird bunch. It's like you can't ever criticize anything. It's like if Top Reds were on a flight, yeah, and the flight was going, and then the plane was sinking to the ground. This plane was still sinking, and they're heading right for the ground, and it's about to crash. They'd be like, "Nah, I gotta trust the pilot, bro. Gotta trust the pilot. Have faith in the." It's like, I just find this annoying. Top Reds want to keep Darwin Nunes. Yeah, like I'm fine with kind of supporting people, but like sometimes they take this thing like too far. To the point where it's literal delusion. Like they want to keep Darwin Nunes, and then when Nunes goes, they'll say, "Yeah, we made the right decision," but they won't kind of say it during the time. Robertson's got the ball back to Kelleher now. Do you think Amorim gets sacked before next season start? Probably not. Probably not, if I'm honest. I would love it if he did get sacked, because I think it would cause even more turmoil at that mess of a club. Like it would just mess things up even more, but I don't think it will. I think if he keeps them up, as funny as it is to say that, I think if he keeps them in the Premier League, I don't think he'll get sacked. I trust Slot, but I think we need to start running more. Yeah, we from what I can see, not really playing with much energy. Again, it's that thing that when we become the favourites, we get a bit careless, and we think, you know what, we're the favourites, we're gonna win the league, we'll be fine. This is what causes this sort of stuff. Where is the Jota we need? Yeah, where is Salah? I haven't even seen Salah. I have seen Jota. Where is Salah? There he is. Yeah, I haven't seen him touch the ball. Um, maybe he touched the ball in the first 20 minutes. Um, but yeah, we're gonna need Salah to step up. Waru5 says, "Who do you think is going to win?" Well, I thought we were going to win, which is why I pulled this shirt out. But I still think we're going to win. I still think we're going to win, Waru. There's a long time to go yet. But if you ask me that at 70 minutes, I might say something different. Then Snus said we need them to step up. We do need them to step up. From what I can see, it's a very lethargic display at the moment. A very slow display. Pixelated Suits is here saying, "Hey mate, no Diaz, no Diaz, no party." You might be right about that. Says Gakpo starting on the left today. This might be a good game for Diaz. We could perhaps use his energy. I think. From what I can see, there's very little energy in this display, and Diaz brings that creativity. So he might be what we need. I'm sure we'll see him. I'm sure we'll see him later in the game. Snus says, "I think we will draw." I think you're more accurate. You're more accurate to say that we'll draw. I'm being a bit kind of overly optimistic to say we'll win. Because to win, we need to score at least 3 goals and not concede another. So yeah, a draw is more accurate, I'd say. Waru5 says, "Do you think things will get better for Liverpool in the second half?" And I think Pixelated Suits has answered that there. Say Liverpool is a second half team. To be fair, we have seen that a lot this season. We'll play rubbish in the first half. We'll play awful in the first half, and then Slot gets them into the dressing room and does a bit of this. What are you doing? And then everyone just starts performing. So Liverpool, they are more of a second half team because they get a battering. So hopefully we turn it around. Then Snus says, "We are a second half team, but LFC team nowadays, I don't know." Yeah, it seems we're getting a reputation for being a second half team. So we are a second half team, but LFC team nowadays, I don't know. Pixelated Suit says, "Draws a mark away from Salah too." True. And then says, "Are you doing the Manchester derby too, mate, or just this game?" That's a good question. I'll be honest, it depends how my legs feel from sitting down. You know what I mean? I'm that person at work who, like, I work on a computer, I work in IT, like I develop like apps and that sort of thing. And like I'm the person who I can sit for half an hour, then I gotta go for a walk. If there's a half an hour break between the two, then I can do it. You know what I mean? Because then I can go for a walk outside. But like I find it difficult to like sit in one place. Yeah, 4:30. Yeah, I could give that a try. 4:30. I could just go for a walk outside. We are likely to draw, but yeah, I think a draw is more likely. And then Pixelated Suits, haha, all good. I'd stay around for the Manchester derby, but I can understand if you don't want to. That's a marathon. Yeah, I'll see how I feel at the end, kind of thing. Yeah, It's a bit annoying the scheduling. Like if it was Manchester Derby yesterday and Liverpool today, then we're good. Um, but yeah, I'll see. I'll see if my legs have gone to sleep or not by that time. Hopefully Liverpool wake up in that time. The one time I'm not wearing a McAllister shirt, McAllister scores. Um, I'm wearing like a Judas shirt. So that's probably why. I've cursed this. I've cursed this all. This is all my fault. Oh, Fulham on the attack again. Yeah, Torres. What a player he was for LFC. Yeah, I was ordering this last week. I did go for Gerrard initially, and then I thought, but this is like this shirt with the colors. This is the classic Torres shirt, right? So then I thought you have to, you just have to, kind of thing. That's a pixelated suit. That's a great kit. Yeah, this is perhaps my favorite Liverpool kit of all time because of like the colors, and there's not too much going on, but it looks quite smart. I think. Yeah, it's probably my favorite kit. I'd be interested to know what other people's kind of favorite kits are as well. Um, there's a lot of love for this one, and there's a lot of love for some of the earlier ones from the 80s. It seems. Gravenberch just with a foul there. Sinus says, I think '05 kit was my favorite. Okay, the Reebok one. Um, the Reebok kit. That's the one we won the Champions League with. I was considering getting that one as well. I might have to go for that one as well. It's a classic. Then that one, to be fair, that one, the 2005 one. I think you have to kind of get Gerrard on that one. You know what I mean? Um, Pixelated suits. I like that badge a lot. It makes it so the shirt has to stay simpler. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. This one. Okay, half time now. Slot does not look happy. So we'll see what happens. You know what, Snus? You're right. '05, you need either Jabi Alonso, Dudek, or Gerrard. The thing is, I think I've ordered another kit with Gerrard on it. I'm just gonna have a look, and if I have, that means the '05 I can get with Alonso. That's a good shout. Because even when I was saying Gerrard earlier, I was like, I swear I've ordered a Gerrard one. I'm just gonna have a look. I'm gonna try and always wear a Liverpool kit for the Liverpool streams. But then like that's a lot of washing. So then I was like, okay, let me order some more kits. Oh no, I haven't ordered the Gerrard. I've ordered a Gravenberch for next season's kit. I don't know if it's accurate, but I've ordered Gravenberch. I've ordered a Van Dyke for this season's third kit, and I ordered the yellow kit from 1994, 1995 because it's a bit different. And I got Robbie Fowler on that. So yeah, Gerrard or Alonso maybe. Um, yeah, Dudek, Alonso, Dudek, or Gerrard. You could even get Cout. Yeah, Dirk Cout. When I went to the Legends game like 2 weeks ago, when Peter Crouch was coming out, I was like, "Who's this like really like short guy next to Peter Crouch?" I'm like, who is that? And then so I was in the main stand, and they were coming over from the Kenny Dalglish stand, kind of walking towards me. I'm like, who is like? I have glasses, but I don't really wear them. And I was like, who is that coming over? Who's that like really like short guy? And then I was like, he's not really short. That's just Dirk Cout. So yeah, Dirk Cout. I like what he's doing with his hair now. It's a bit different. It's quite fancy. But yeah, Dirk Cout's cool. Luis Garcia, number 10, I think. He was number 10 in '05. That should be that's a kind of a good option there. Are you English? Nope, Scandinavian. Viking. Same nation as John Arne Riise, Stig Inge Bjornby and so forth. Yeah. Many Norwegians in Liverpool. Lots of Norwegian bars. Yeah. Good stuff. They're just showing the halftime scores there. Norwegians are usually split 50-50 with United Liverpool. I was gonna say, have United had many Norwegian players? And then I remembered there's Solskjaer, right? Makes the rivalry even better. Yeah. 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 Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yeah. I feel like there was another United player who I'm forgetting. That was it. Ronnie Johnson. Henningberg. So in terms of half time, Brentford 0, Chelsea 0, Fulham 3, Liverpool 1, as we know. Spurs 2, Southampton 0. Spurs are winning, mate. High line is working, mate. Get up the pitch, mate. So then Pixelated Suits says, and now I imagine there's some Manchester City Norwegian young fans for Haaland. Yeah, in about kind of five years we'll see like an explosion of kind of more and more, I think, Norwegian City fans. New generation are City fans because of him. Yeah. Dolmadak says hi. Hello, Dalmadak. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. You do follow football at all? Which team do you support? Pixelated Suit says at least no London teams. And welcome to Dalmadak. And there's plenty of Odegaard fans. Yes, Odegaard fans for Arsenal. Yeah, Norway had some good. The Norwegian player I always remember from when I was growing up was Stig Inge Bjornby. He's the one that he looks very different now. Stig Inge Bjornby. Bjorn Tor Kavama. I remember him as well. I'm sure he's showing my age a little bit, but I remember Bjorn Tor Kavama. He was a centre back. There's Oyvind Leon Hodson. I don't remember him. Vegard Hegem. I remember Vegard Hegem. Yeah. I remember. So in terms of kind of Liverpool Norwegian players, I remember John Arne Riise, of course. I remember Vegard Hegem. I remember Bjorn Tor Kavama. He was like blonde. He was a centre back. I remember Stig Inge Bjornby. I don't remember Frode Kipper, and I don't remember Oyvind Leonardson. But yeah, a lot of Norwegian players. Just catching up on the chat here, but they aren't really Arsenal fans. They follow him just for Odegaard. Yeah. Pixelated Suits. Oh, that's true. Is he the current captain of the national team? Yeah. Oh yeah, you were saying the other day, Snus, you don't want him as the captain. You don't think he's captain material. Soloth, Patrick Berg, Sanderberg, Aya Christopher. Yeah. I always remember a Sven Carlson growing up. He was like a strong man. I think he won World's Strongest Man once as well. I think he was Norwegian as well. Yeah, Brentford got a lot of good players. They got Aya for centre back. Quite a few players that we're in for. I saw kind of Semenyo links today. Obviously Kirkes, obviously Hoyson. So Brentford are on the way up. Nusa Oscar Bob and Andreas Schlelderup is our upcoming wingers, which I'm very happy with. A lot of talent there. A lot of talent in the forward positions in general. So from a wing perspective and a central striker perspective. Just gonna read through some of the halftime comments. Yeah, people are not particularly happy with the performance, as you can imagine. Um, Same players week in week out, so predictable and awful mistakes at the back. This was bound to happen. Fulham have always given Liverpool trouble. Yeah, typically we have kind of fallen off a bit. I think towards the end of the season, we've seen it season after season. Thankfully, I think it's coming. It's far too late at this point for anyone to kind of catch up. But I'm hoping this is something that is remedied via the transfer market in the summer. Craven Cottage is actually a cool stadium if it wasn't for the library atmosphere. Yeah, it is very small. It is a bit like a shed. In some ways, that does make it better. Like I don't know if many of you go to concerts or that sort of thing, but I often feel like with a smaller arena, it's a better atmosphere because you're kind of closer to the action. That's kind of what I like about Anfield as well. That it's big, but it's not too big. It's not too big. Um, I've been to Wembley a few times, and like you're just too far away. You're just too far away from the action. Whereas in Anfield, provided you get like a decent seat, like you feel really close. So yeah, yeah. Look at London Stadium. Yeah, it's way too big. Like it's way too big. Whereas I think Anfield's like kind of the right size, and I'm not just saying that from a biased perspective. It's about 50,000. It's about a 50,000 capacity, but even then, you feel like you're pretty close to the action. So I wonder if there'll be any subs at halftime. That's a good point. Pixelated suits. Same issue will happen in the United Stadium. Yeah. Have you seen the new one they've designed? It just looks awful. I just like with like it looks like a tent. I don't like the look. And again, I'm not saying that as a hater. Um, I I just don't like the kind of tentist vibe with the pins. I just don't like how it looks. It just looks tacky to me. Um, Then Snow says, I need us to I need us to now step up. I believe we can win 4-3, but that requires focus. Yeah. Bold MF put in put in Diaz. What language is that? Is that I'm saying it as a hater. The United States. Yeah, I was trying to be objective to say I think as a balanced and mature adult, I just don't like how the stadium looks. And you're like, yeah, as a hater, it's too big. Fair enough. Maybe I was being a bit of a hater, I don't rate Diaz at all. Can't wait to see him leave the club. I think it will be interesting to see what happens in the summer, because I think he's only got 2 years left on his deal. So let's kind of see what happens there. Spanish, yeah, fair, makes sense, I guess. Thinking about it now, we can sell Diaz to Barca for 70 million. I did rate him before the injury, after he fell off. I did think he was fantastic at the start of the season. At the start of the season, he was like on fire. Was it a hat-trick against Man United? And then like he scored a ridiculous amount of goals in a very short time. So they're just coming back out now for the second half. I was about to say Slot does not look happy, but then I thought, when does he ever look happy? Slot insisted in making him a striker over and over, but he's not any good centrally. He's much better on the left than centrally. Yeah, I do think he's better on the left, because he can kind of use his pace to beat the fullback. He's very kind of big on dribbling, and obviously out wide there's more space for him, whereas centrally he's got a centre back on him and he's got a full back on him, whereas out wide there's kind of more space. So he does seem to thrive a bit out wide, I'd say. Second half is just kicking off now. Come on, we need the team to pick up their efforts. We've lost the ball already, but that's okay. McAllister back to Van Dijk. Free kick to Liverpool. He's never been a clinical finisher, but more of a chance creator. Yeah, I can see that. He's more of a using his abilities to kind of support others, using his abilities to kind of make space, using his abilities to kind of put crosses in. Yeah, he's definitely more of a creative type of winger, whereas I think Gakpo is more of a kind of finisher type of winger. Gakpo's more, I'm going to cut inside and shoot, whereas Diaz is more, I'm going to make space and set up my teammates. Both are needed, I think. Both are important. So it's a free kick now, McAllister. It was a decent free kick, but it was a bit too close to Leno, and Leno just catches it like that. Well, of course he catches it like that. He's not going to, catch it like that. So Robinson taking a free kick now. Sorry, a throw-in. Cleared by Liverpool. Fulham get it back. Man, Fulham are just passing it around at the moment. Yeah, we're pressing, but we're not kind of pressing super high, if you know what I mean. Iwobi again. Ooh, nice tackle, Kanate. Nice sliding tackle. Kanate showing. Ooh, Salah gets the ball. Salah presses the defender, gets the ball, pays it through to Jota. Jota must score, and he doesn't score. Jota had a one-on-one with Leno, but they were very close. They were like this close. They were like this close. Jota went for the low shot, but it wasn't quite successful. Good play by Salah though. Salah pressed the defender and won the ball there. And Jota was onside. I'm not convinced Jota made the right decision there. He kind of went... He went for near post where I think he should have played it through the legs. They just need to waste time for the rest of the game. They don't need to do much else. Defend. Yeah, it looks like that's what they were doing, to be honest. They were just kind of passing it around, waiting for Liverpool to press and try and get the ball. And it worked for us because as they were passing it around, Salah pressed the defender and almost got a goal scoring opportunity. Steven Gerrard, back from Saudi, says we will win 5-3. I hope so. So not even 4-3, 5-3. So let's hope so. Snow says hopefully. Pixelated Suits asks, is that the real Stevie G? As far as I'm aware, yes. As far as I'm aware. It's the real Steve. It's the real Steven Gerrard joining us on Twitch. Okay, Liverpool. Van Dijk with a long pass, but it goes straight to Leno. When Liverpool fans say sell Salah, send him to Saudi, you cannot take them serious. In 2 different watchalongs, I saw a guy super chat, sell Salah. I can't take those people serious. Was that this season or was that last season? Because if people are saying Salah now, he's carried us the entire season. Why? People have a thing against Salah, some sort of agenda, and again, I find it weird because I'm number one, he's one of our own players, and number two, he has carried us this entire season. We would not be winning the league without him. So I hope people push back against that person. Pixelated Suit says this summer is going to be so sad. So sad in what sense? From a perspective of the players that we have to sell. It's now. Yeah, he's been rubbish since December. Yeah, I can't take these people serious. Fair weather fans. Yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't say he's been bad since December. I think he's still been very good. I think part of the issue is the standard that Salah sets is so high. If he just falls slightly off that standard, people just start having a go at him, and I find it really strange. Gerrard was amazing, but Gerrard wasn't a 10 out of 10 every single game. Same with Suarez. It's just it's another thing I find weird about Salah in particular. People just deal in extremes. He's either the best thing ever, or they want to sell him, Why is there no middle ground there? Why is there no middle ground there? Oh, he's amazing, and then he doesn't score. Okay, now we've got to sell him. I just find it crazy. The last 4 games has been okay. After 4 games, sell Salah, yeah. And even if you were to kind of sell him, who would you get? Plus, he's a winger. If the team is bad, he can't do much. Yeah, if he doesn't get the ball, I don't think he can do much. And I think especially nowadays, because he is getting a bit older, I've noticed that there's less reliance on him to press. When he was younger, he'd do a lot of pressing, and now he does a bit less pressing because he's older, which reinforces the need for the midfield to kind of support him more. And Pixelated Suits has said that there in the next comment, that if the midfield is lost, then obviously he'll be invisible, yeah. The guy wanted Mbeumo and a Forest player to replace Salah. Yeah. I think Mbeumo would be an okay backup, but he wouldn't replace Salah. I don't know why Salah gets this level of disrespect. And I think the other side of the coin is he will only get that respect when he's gone. And then when he's gone, and we have Mbeumo scoring 10 goals a season, then people will say, oh, I wish we still had Salah scoring 40 GA a season. That's when people will be a bit more respectful. And Mbeumo is not an LFC starter. I don't think he'll get the respect when he's gone. Probably not. I think maybe after like a significant amount of time, maybe. But yeah, our fans are a weird bunch. But it looks like Diaz is coming on now. So it looks like we're going to have that pace on the left. And it looks like Nunez is also coming on. So just a corner for McAllister. Got a good feeling about this corner. Header by Konate. Volley by Szoboszlai, but goes wide. Snus says, I love Salah. He's not my favourite player in the LFC squad, but McAllister is my current favourite, but Salah is the second favourite. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's the people that kind of irrationally hate Salah, which I find weird, and especially when it's our own fans. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not the best thing since sliced bread. He's not the greatest player of all time, but he's still a very good player, and he has carried us this season. It looks like Elliot might also be kind of coming on here. So Elliot's coming on for Gakpo, which is weird. Okay, it's just the guy holding the sign up has put the wrong numbers on. So Elliot's coming on for Szoboszlai. And Diaz is on for Gakpo. These are probably good changes because I think Diaz will bring a lot of energy, and he played very well in the last game against Everton. So these are good changes, and I think Elliot is also another good change because I think as Snus was saying earlier, Fulham are now defending very deep. They are passing the ball around the defence. So I think we can make use of Elliot's passing to perhaps break the low block. And then Pixelated Sue says, I thought he was the best player the last match, to be fair. I think he was as well. He was very aggressive. He was very lively. He was very active. He always looked dangerous. Fulham almost nearly scored, but they didn't. So yeah, he was very good against Everton, which surprised me that he didn't start, but he's on the pitch now. Hopefully he carries it into this one. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I will not trash Diaz when he's playing good. I'll give him the credit when he's doing good. I'm Colombian. He never plays well when you need it. Diaz plays amazing for Colombia. I got a good feeling. I don't think we'll lose this game. I don't know why, but I just don't think we'll lose this. I think there's more to come. He plays better for Colombia than he does for Liverpool. I've seen a lot of people say that. I'm not sure what the reason is. Does he play against good level opposition for Colombia, or is it like simpler opposition? Is Diaz the captain of Colombia, or is it? No, it's not. It's James Rodriguez, isn't it? But Pixelated Dude says I wouldn't say that. I watch all the games. Yeah. So would you say? Oh, good turn by Robertson. Robertson turned on the edge of the box, had a bit of space, and then hits it over. So, would you say Diaz plays at a similar level for Colombia or worse for Colombia? Robertson needs to also stop taking shots. Oh, that's a really nice pass. Oh God, Robertson just lets his man dribble ahead. Oh, good time. Like Robertson ain't it, man. Like Fulham, did they pass a through ball out to the right? Um, and their winger was like a mile ahead of Robertson, and Robertson's trying really hard to catch up, but he just can't. He can't do that anymore. Gravenberch got in a tackle at the last second, which saved us. Okay, so regarding the question that I had about Luis Diaz, Pixelated Suits has said he just tries to do way too much when playing for Colombia. So he over dribbles and loses the ball as a result. Interesting. Do you think perhaps he thinks that he's the star of the show? So he thinks he has to kind of overdo it, maybe? Or are we making excuses for him? And we're in a bad patch. We'll probably still get into the World Cup, probably, but in poor form since Copa America. Okay. Well, it'll be good to see. It'll be good to see Colombia in the World Cup, for definite. Uh, and then Snus was referring to the Robertson moment just then, where he let the winger in behind him. This is why I cannot deal with these Robertson protectors. Yeah, these Robertson protectors, and if you like, even say the slightest little thing. If you say the slightest little thing which isn't a compliment, they all jump on you. They give him the liberty to be the star, but still there's good players he can play off too. Okay, interesting. So he can still make use of the other players around him rather than trying to do everything himself. So perhaps it's a mental thing to a certain degree. Robertson is a shadow of himself. It sucks. Yeah, it's not great. Hopefully Simicast could come on, because good cross by Diaz but headed away. But like, we need perhaps more attacking impetus. And Robertson isn't even defending particularly well, so maybe we see Simicast later. Salah's having to come very deep to kind of defend now. Kanate's got the ball, passes it to the best Scouts right back ever, Curtis Jones. Gravenberch to Jones. Fulham when the Muniz has been looking pretty good for Fulham, but Muniz just wins the free kick there. So it's a free kick for Fulham on the left or the right? On the left hand side. About halfway between the box and the halfway line, but it's on the left hand side. That rat Pereira is taking it. Pereira with the cross in. Headed out. Pereira tries to play through Iwobi, but goal kick. Stevie G's back saying bring on Costas. Yeah. It can't hurt at this point. We are looking a bit better, a bit better since the subs, but not significantly so. But yeah, I think we could perhaps make use of make use of Simicast's crossing ability and that sort of thing. Oh, Gravenberch breaking the lines. Gravenberch to Salah. Ah. Corner for Liverpool then. Headed out. Crossing by Robertson. Cleared. Snus says we need Diaz to shoot more often. Just give up this dribbling stuff. Just run and shoot. Perhaps he can find like a middle ground. Bit of dribbling, bit of shooting. I do think sometimes he does wait too long to make a decision. Similar to what Curtis Jones does sometimes. Pixelated Suits asks, what's your prediction for the derby? Sinus thinks City's going to win 2-1. I don't think United will score. I think it will probably be 2-0. I think 2-0. I'll go with 2-0. How about you? What do you think? Oh god, Haaland's out. I forgot about that. I totally forgot. I forgot he's injured. That's a good point. I was thinking, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Haaland's gonna score. Yeah, Haaland's gonna score. But they do have Marmoush. Marmoush is looking pretty good. I'll still go with the 2-0. I still think they've got good attacking threat. They've got Marmoush. Grealish scored the other day. 2-0. Stevie G thinks it's going to be 1-0. Is that 1-0 to City or 1-0 to United? 1-0 to City, I presume. Cross by Curtis Jones goes to Diaz. Okay, now Diaz is on the ball. Good. Passes it back to McAllister. Passes it to Elliott. Elliott, a nice pass to Robertson. Oh my god! Even Elliott's annoyed there. He did such a nice pass to Robertson. But like Robertson is so slow. And the ball just like slowly went out for a goal kick. Even Elliott was there like, what's going on? Get this Robertson guy off, man. Like I slowly saw the ball like just slowly going out. And Robertson's running as fast as he can. Oh, Kanate is coming off. And Bradley's coming on. And Jota's gone off. And Nunes has come on. And as soon as we make those attacks, Fulham are running right into our box. Fulham just passing the ball. Salah is coming very deep to defend. I mean, fair play. Fair play in some aspects, but then that leaves us with very little up front. Ooh, Darwin gets the ball. Nice idea by Darwin, but Fulham defend that pretty nicely. think it's a corner to Fulham. Caught by Kelleher. Back to Bradley. Bradley to Gravenberch. So Gravenberch is playing in defence now, which makes me think he's going to do that inverted thing, which is something that we did earlier in the season, where Gravenberch is playing as a defender, but then he comes into midfield as an extra midfielder. So Jones to McAllister to Gravenberch, who's now in midfield, as we predicted. Goes out wide to Diaz. Harvey Elliott asking for a handball, but I don't think it was. Oh god, Fulham are now breaking, and they're clear because we had all our players up the pitch. Cleared. Snus says it's one of those days where we just cannot pass. Yeah, can't pass at all. Can't pass at all and look low on energy. I think perhaps played with a certain amount of arrogance, thinking that we'd won the league. It does feel a bit like that. They cannot be tired. We've been one of the bottom teams for running. I don't know what's going on at all. That's a good point. That's a good point. They cannot be. They look like they're tired in terms of how they're playing. But you're right. Like, logically speaking, how? We don't really run as much anymore with the new manager. Maybe it's arrogance or something. Or maybe it's a mental thing. To a certain degree. Yeah, he's tried to, manager has tried to kind of fix things up with the subs and with the tactical change. It hasn't really worked. Like, we're playing a bit better, but not convinced. Not convinced we'll get anything out of this. Ooh, goes to Diaz. Is that Diaz? Diaz has scored. Pixelated Suits will be happy. I think Diaz has just scored. As soon as I pick up my phone for 1 second, I'm like, let me just check something, then we score. I'll pick up my phone again in 5 minutes and then we'll score another. So into Jones. I think that's Connor Bradley. Connor Bradley bombing forward. Plays it to Diaz on the edge of the box. Yeah. Plays it along the floor. Okay, 3-2. The other Watchalong is playing the Colombian anthem. Yeah, I don't blame them. Which one is the other Watchalong? I might have to check that out. Goes to Gravenberch. Goes to McAllister. Goes to Salah. Salah gets the ball again. Elliot heads it over. Don Hussam on YouTube, yeah. He makes me laugh. He's pretty funny. I watch the Liverpool show sometimes. Um, have you ever seen Jerry James on that Don Hussam one? Let me know if you've seen Jerry James because I got a funny story for you. Um, but I went to New York. Oh, you don't know? Okay, so one of the guys that he sometimes has on his show is Jerry James. I went to like New York a month ago, and I was staying in Times Square, and my hotel was in Times Square, and I woke out my hotel in the morning. Yeah, I can't remember where I was going that day, so I woke out my hotel in New York, um, and Jerry James is walking past, and I'm like, Jerry James, what are you doing in New York? And I said hello. I said hello to Jerry James. Just funny, because obviously I'm from England. He's from England. I'm like, is that fucking Jerry James? What the hell? Yeah, pretty funny. Yeah, so I said hello to him. He's very friendly. So yeah, that was pretty funny to see. Um, Pixelated suits with the with the Diaz emojis lurking while eating. Yeah, as soon as he scored, we were like, pixelated suits gonna be happy. um, yeah. Nope. I know him. Never mind. Yeah. Um, I quite like Tom. He makes me laugh. Tom. I don't agree with him on everything, but like, he seems like a good person. Um, I know he gets a lot of flack. Yeah, Tom. He's, he's so funny. His football takes are like so fraudulent, but I think he's a good person. We better win this so we don't get cooked on El Ahwa. Yeah, I don't watch that one. That's on too late for me. Um, and I find like that's like other fans of like other teams, and then I'm less interested in that, to be honest. So if there's like a Liverpool thing, yeah. If there's like a Liverpool show, then I'll watch that. But when it's like Chelsea and Man United and Arsenal, I'm like, I don't care about these teams. Like I'll just watch, like I'll do a watch along because it's fun to just watch the game. But yeah, for me, I'm like, yeah. I love me some El Aqua. Fair enough. If you're recommending it, I might need to make time to kind of check it out. But yeah, I generally watch anything with Tom, anything with Jamie. I like Jamie. Jamie's cool. Watched since the first episode. Wow, fair. Must have been quite a few of those. Um, just a throw in to, I think that's Robertson. Headed out. So last time, as soon as I checked my phone, we scored. So I'm gonna do that again. Have we scored yet? We've not scored yet. Is that a penalty? No. Is that a penalty? Because I just said I'm gonna look at my phone again, and we score. Or is the ref is the ref checking VAR or something? Ah, no, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Um, watched since the first episode. 160 something episodes. That's crazy. That must be like a significant amount of effort to make that many. Chris Kavanagh's the ref. There's no ref these days where if they say someone's the ref, I'm like, okay, great. That's a standard of refereeing now. I'm never like, oh, okay, great, fantastic. It's always, oh, it's that guy. Oh God, it's Simon Hooper. Oh God, it's what's the other one? Oh, Bradley to Diaz again. Unlucky. So Diaz is playing centrally, and Nunes is on the left. Oh God, Michael Oliver. Oh. Ooh, nice pass by Virgil. Robertson in lot of space. Don't mess this up. He messes it up, but it goes to Elliot. Elliot! Ah, he hits the bar. He hits the bar. Elliot hits the bar. And then Robertson's offside. Referee Chris Kavanagh. Fourth official Thomas Bramwell. I've never heard of him. VAR Matt Donoghue. Assistant VAR Gary Beswick. So there's a VAR and there's an assistant VAR, and they still manage to mess up half the decisions. So what's going on here? It's gone to Salah. Ah. McAllister to Jones. Nice pass to Darwin. Ah, unlucky. It's Darwin who won't score. You're right. I don't know why I got excited. It's gone out to Iwobi again, and unfortunately Iwobi's looked a bit dangerous today. Ooh, Adama Traore is coming on. That's not what you want to see with 10-15 minutes to go. I really hope like he's not up against Robertson, because he's gonna tear Robertson apart. Chiesa's coming on. He's been let out of the dungeon. Slot has removed the padlock from his door and is bringing on Chiesa. I'm really happy to see that. Stephen Gerrard 4000 says revised prediction is 3-3. Yeah, I don't think we'll get the 5-3. Oh, did he say the same thing about the dungeon? Maybe it's a real thing, Connect, because I definitely did it. I'm definitely not watching like another stream. So maybe there's some truth in that. Chiesa's on. Oh, not the dungeon. Okay. I think Chiesa's gonna do something. So Chiesa's on the pitch. Van Dijk. Salah up against Robinson, who we have got our eye on. Good pass by Elliot, but intercepted. McAllister, really nice play to Darwin. Pass it to Salah. He passes it to Chiesa, okay. Chiesa to McAllister. McAllister lofts the ball in. Ooh, cleared. Van Dijk is just defending on his own. Liverpool are playing like a 1-2-7 formation at the moment. 1-2-7. It's a Best formation I've ever seen. Bradley. Oh, here's the weakness of the 1-2-7. Now Fulham are countering. Okay, we fouled the player, but that's probably the right thing to do. Free kick to Fulham. Free kick to Fulham. About halfway in their half. Slightly to the left-hand side. Awful free kick by Fulham, but I'll take it. Chiesa needs to stop only getting 10 minutes. He needs 15. He needs at least 15 to 20. Yeah, it's really hard to make a difference when you only come on for 10 minutes. Give him a bit more time than that. Bradley again. Bradley's look good. Bradley's driving forward a lot. Van Dijk to Gravenberch. To Jones. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk loses the ball, but I think we'll get it back. Yeah, Chiesa's playing as right back. No, that's not Chiesa. That's Connor Bradley. He only needed 10 to 15 for that Newcastle game before he scored. That's a fair point. Hopefully he can make a difference. If he scores again, and if he makes a difference again, I want to see him getting more minutes in the next game. He doesn't necessarily have to start, but be given somewhat more of an opportunity, should we say? Stevie G 4000. Will you watch along the Manchester game too? Yeah, I think I'll give it a go because there's probably 10 more minutes of this, and then I can go for a walk outside, and then it starts at 4:30. So yeah, I'll give it a try. Ball gone to Elliot. To Van Dijk. Jones. Van Dijk long ball. Ooh, intercepted by Fulham. I think Darwin is ready to move to another team. He don't work as hard as he used to. Yeah, I think he's mentally checked out. That's how I'd... Oh, I haven't updated the score in a while, I've just noticed. But yeah, I think he's mentally... when you got a job and you've already resigned and you're going to leave in 3 weeks and then you just can't be bothered to do any work. It feels a bit like that. He's handed his notice in, he's going... he ain't going to start any new projects, so... Oh, good save by Kelleher. Yeah, you don't care anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that. So I've got a team at work. I manage 6-7 people. Somebody resigned last year, and then she didn't do anything for the rest of the month. And I was like, you know what? Fair enough. It's okay. It's all right. And then she said, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this handover stuff. I'm like, if you want to do it, great. But if you don't want to do it, that's okay. Like I tried to be nice to people in my team. And then guess what? She didn't do it. And I was like, it's okay. If I was leaving as well, I'd do the same thing. Because you're leaving, why would you care? So it's similar sort of thing for Nunes. So Diaz, Connor Bradley, Salah. Salah's got the ball on the wide right up against Robinson. Nice pass by Salah. Diaz. Ooh, okay, intercepted. Diaz is getting into some good positions. Yeah, understandable. Like some people, some managers will get like really strict about it. I'm like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Good save by Kelleher. Ooh, Fulham countering. I don't like that. But Fulham mess it up. I do like that. When Fulham mess it up, I like that a lot. Back, sorry, was eating pixelated suits. That's okay. That's no problem. I ate beforehand. But I'm kind of hungry now. So so it happens. Chiesa gets fouled. Plus 6 minutes, yeah. Just see that on my screen now. Connor Bradley. Chiesa, shoot. Oh, okay, good save by Leno. Chiesa got to the edge of the box, low shot along the floor, but saved by Leno. But encouraging by Chiesa. Whenever Chiesa does anything, I don't know about you guys, I just get super excited. even if it's like the most mundane thing. Like if Chiesa, like, I don't know, coughs, I'm like, oh my god, Chiesa's coughing. Yeah, same pixelated suits. Gravenberch to Van Dijk. It's just Gravenberch and Van Dijk at the back, and Bradley, to be fair. Van Dijk to Nunes. Elliot. Back to McAllister. Ooh, nice pass. Just headed out by Fulham. Yeah, very attacking subs, because now we've literally just got two players at the back, but it seems to be working. So Elliot, ooh, nice pass by Elliot to Salah. Salah to Elliot. Again. The shot didn't have quite enough power on it. But to be fair, it was on Elliot's right foot, which is his weaker foot. But at least he got it on target. And I appreciate him trying to take the risk, trying to do something. Van Dijk, McAllister, Harvey Elliott. Down to Nunes, to Jones. Get onside, Darwin. Okay, corner. You know when you can see Darwin like way offside and he's waiting for the ball. And I'm like, mate, go! Get back! You're going to be offside. Oh, he is offside. I thought he got into an onside position, but the assistant just put his flag up. But you could see that happening from a mile off. Yeah, he was still offside. Stopped being offside, Nunes repeatedly. Darwin wasting our time. Yeah, I could see he was offside, which is why I was like screaming at the screen, saying, "Go back!" Ugh. Yeah, just like 2 minutes. About 2 minutes left now. Ah, McAllister loses the ball. Goes to Elliot. Goes to Salah. Diaz. Chiesa edge of the box. Ooh. Adama Traore is saying he got fouled by McAllister. You know what I mean? It's like, this is McAllister. This is Adama Traore saying this guy fouled me. No, he didn't, man. He's like a fraction of the size of you. I refuse to believe he made you fall over. We need to fake shot to fake the keeper. Yeah. We need to try something different in the 1 minute that's left. Leno is just going to take his time now, isn't he? He's going to slowly take his time. I hate that we only press like this at the end of the game. Yeah, it's like what we were saying earlier. When we're overconfident, we don't bother. But when we're under pressure, if it's either from a league perspective or from a time perspective, as it is now, then suddenly we start playing. So awful. We could have done this in the first half. Yes. We've only really started playing towards the end of the game, which is disappointing. Yeah, I hope Robertson doesn't start the next game because he was seriously at fault. Chiesa, last chance. Chiesa's crossed in. Oh, just to Darwin. Darwin just missed the header. If he could have jumped at the right time, maybe we could have scored. But that's full time now, so 3-2. So that's another nice little loss. Does that mean in the last 4 games we've lost 3? Because we lost against Newcastle, lost against PSG, beat Everton, but now lost against Fulham. So is that 3 losses? Is that three losses in 4 or something like that? Second loss in the league. Yep, second loss in the league. Fucking Plymouth. I even forgot about Plymouth. The most. Yeah, Plymouth lost to PSG, lost to Newcastle. Been quite a few losses recently. So let's hope they sort it out. Okay. So Manchester Derby in half an hour. I need to go for a walk because I can't sit in one place for 4 hours. But I'll be back at 4:30 for the Manchester Derby. Cool. See you guys then.